Abhishek, what's the point? What's the point, Toastmaster Abhishek? A big round of applause for him. The virtual dice is all yours, Toastmaster Abhishek.
It was 2020, and I heard in my office meetings that I need to improve my eye contact with the webcam. So I went to malls and metro stations and started staring at the CCTV cameras to practice, but that practice session didn't end well. I got called to the police station. Getting to know this, my manager told me, if you need to practice, why are you going to public places? Go to a virtual Toastmasters club. Good morning, distinguished audience. I am Cynical Sen, a probable future Toastmaster, and I'm here to share my strange experience as a guest in a Toastmasters meeting. Slightly better than the police station, but still, I didn't get what's the point many times. The theme of that day, said by the MC, was minimalism. He read out a 200-word long background about minimalism from his PowerPoint presentation, which had 50 slides and which took 2 minutes to load. Having a Toastmaster of the day in a Toastmasters meeting is like an aspiring TED Talk speaker who is testing his material in the meeting and ending up eating 18 to 20 minutes of the meeting time. After this not so minimal ordeal, he said the most cliche sentence possible. The next role player needs no introduction. And then goes on to introduce him for 5 minutes from his PowerPoint again, which took 2 minutes to load. The person he introduced came with 20 pins on his blazer. For a moment, I felt, oh my God, this person must be a decorated army general. He wasn't. Don't we all know the manager who gets all the work done by his team and just forwards those emails and just adds a little feedback, one line of feedback on top, like sprinkling cilantro on a dish at the end? Yeah, that is the general evaluator work. But I felt pity for the general evaluator's team. They are made to do work which have no point. The grammarian was very excited to share the word of the day. Today's word of the day is flibbertigibbet, which means a talkative person, she said. Firstly, it was evident that she was talking about herself. And secondly, who uses such words in a day-to-day conversation? What's the point? And coming to ahs and ums, what is the point in measuring them? It's an important criteria in some professions. When you board a flight, how does the captain speak? We are cruising at an elevation of you don't care over a city you don't know, and we'll land in. See, these kind of information serves no purpose to the passengers, but still it sounds good, and it makes us feel reassured. Speaking of time, after losing their jobs to artificial intelligence, I heard traffic police officers have started swapping green, yellow, red lights at a Toastmasters meeting. And since they cannot execute their other habit, they are taking this frustration out by disqualifying speakers for crossing time limit. What's the point of scaring poor souls, the speakers? They see the red card like a deer sees a headlight on a highway. Next up was the prepared speaker. Do you remember the confident men or the boys in school who tried to impress a girl for multiple times and failed? But with full confidence, he told his friends, she's my girl. That's exactly how the prepared speaker behaved. To a screen full of black boxes, he told, raise your hand if you relate with this random thing in my life. No one replied, obviously, because all the audios and videos were shut down. But he assumed everyone agreed with him. Well, the confidence and the audacity. Next person who came on stage came grooving like a black mamba snake. The table topic master. to check whom to call on stage, to talk impromptu on topics such as a line is a dot that went for a walk. No, Madam Table Topic Master, this is not the definition of a line. In class 7, I learned that a line is an infinitely long object with no width, depth, or curvature. What's the point of making me learn new things now? But I was put in a spot of bother by Madam Table Topic Master. She asked me, Mr. Cynical Sen, we can also have guests participate in this segment. Would you like to try out a topic? What's the point? And I told her, actually, to be sincerely honest, in my humble opinion, without offending anyone who thinks differently from my point of view and without hiding any thoughts in my mind, I just want to say that I have absolutely nothing to say. Friends, this is Avishek, and my stage got stolen by Cynical Sen for a while. But before we get upset at him, haven't we all been here, like this guest, judging whatever is happening around us silently, but not being able to communicate eloquently in our initial Toastmaster days? The onus is on us as Toastmasters to look beyond those critical eyes and help such guests overcome the hesitation so that they can eloquently speak and evaluate rather than silently criticizing, and so that they end up saying, now I get the point and I am here to stay in Toastmasters. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Wonderful speech, Toastmaster Avishek. I think it is the culture of Eloquent Toastmaster Club to actually have a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Avishek for this phenomenal speech. It was